Okay, so I'm going to test this out. Are you guys able to hear me now? Oh, wonderful. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Sound is on, as Zen Mama says. Sound now. Jude. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I was plugged in. Yeah. Every time, doesn't it seem like I'm kind of cursed with all these weird techie things for me? I got everything plugged in, everything I thought was good to go, and then it just kind of did silly things. Yeah, the program entirely crashed earlier. It completely crashed. I had to reboot everything. It just seemed like things didn't want to play nice with me. That's why I wasn't able to get started like right on at 2 o'clock when I wanted to. I had to kind of reboot everything, restart everything. I had to file a crash report. Everything was just not playing along. But thank you guys for joining me today. I am happy to be here. I've been looking forward to actually. Yeah, I know. Especially like it just reminds me of the time when I was working a lot in front of with computers and in an office and everything. It's just like if it can go wrong, it probably will. And just kind of expect. I'm trying to just expect that these things will happen, and so unfortunately they do. They happen. But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier when there was no sound, and so now that there is sound, I'll kind of say it again, is I'm going to draw for my 100-day project, and what I'm kind of going to look through is this little book that I was working on in 2022. So you'll see some of the dates here just real quick. I'm going to flip through some of these just to see if I can get any ideas for today's drawing, because I am, yeah, I guess I'm my brain isn't finding ideas, so I've got collages and drawings in here kind of throughout. Sometimes I add stickers, sometimes painting. So I'm kind of just trying to see if there's anything good that does it for me right now. And maybe we can kind of explore this together. Flowers is nice. I love drawing these kind of flowers, so maybe I could do a few of those. Or maybe just some kind of freeform stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay. This is, what's today again? It's Tuesday now, isn't it? Is it Tuesday? No, it's Monday. Oh my, I lost track of time. It's Monday, isn't it? But yeah, I'm trying to get my brain back together. I'm trying to find my place in the universe again. Yeah. Yeah, and I am glad to hear from all of you guys. I'm seeing all your comments there. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to be like a nice easy day, just trying to figure out what to draw for a little while. I might just kind of go with some of these. These are fun. I like doing these. I might do a couple of these and then just kind of do the, work on some colors afterwards. I have always had fun doing a lot of these. So again, this is from 21. Sorry, I didn't remember. This is from 2021. And I haven't quite finished filling this book. It's a little one. But I know I just kind of went at it and just did a lot of... These I glued in. So maybe I could just draw freely and then cut them later and put them in my book. I do enjoy doing that a lot. A lot of glitter. These are all glued in. I think I was just doing that a lot. Still 2021. I guess I was just trying to figure something out here. Just circles. Not too bad. Washi tape. Lots of washi tape. So there are a few things. Oh, I love this. Maybe I should do some of these swirls. I really like that a lot. Sherry says, Betsy, I really enjoy your art. Thank you. Thank you so much. I enjoy it sometimes myself. And then it just feels like I'm not into it always. I am enjoying this kind of feel right now. This might be nice. I'm so confused right now. But yeah, so I'm kind of just flipping through a few things right now just to try to see if I can figure out what's doing it for me today. I did a little drawing of a house. That was nice. Sometimes it's good to switch it up, so we're not always drawing the same things. This one was a lot of fun too. I remember this one. This was the beginning of 2022. Maybe I could try that. Oh, that might be fun. I don't think I'm going to have time today to do the colors, though, but at least some of the line work, we can start some of that. Just some leaves that are layered like that. My goodness. Sometimes I guess the problem is that there are way too many ideas. And And it's hard to decide, isn't it? I don't think I haven't finished that one. But it was good though. I had fun with the colors. Yeah, sometimes there's glitter. Sometimes it's a little more shading, more abstract. Circles. Overlapping circles. That could be interesting. Yeah, it's a lot of different stuff. This one was good. I liked this, but this is more emotional. Like I did this in like 5 minutes really quickly with some markers. I love this one a lot. I might do that again later just to get some emotions out. I think this was the same thing. Just really quick. Lots and lots of lines and colors. And I think I think there might only be a few more. Yeah, just abstract little crazy drawings, little buildings and things. That's always fun. Kind of a little bit of surrealism. This one's super dark, but I managed to get some patterns in there. Okay, so I think I'm just going to get started by cutting out a piece of paper that will fit inside of that little journal because I do want to glue it on there. And once I do that, yeah, let me just go ahead and get started. I think I've flipped through enough things that I'm starting to get a few ideas. At this point, I think I started trying out some Zentangles, which were a lot of fun. Like this one was really busy, but I super liked it. The Dr. Zeus feel. Yeah, it's nice. I think I want something that's very busy, kind of like this. A lot of good stuff going on. I might go for that. But yeah, my goal today is to draw with you guys for about half an hour or so. Just kind of hang out and try to pick out a few ideas from these different things here. And just kind of layer stuff up and see how far we can get. I don't want to do color. I just want to get the line work done, I think. I like this one. It's cute. I might do something like that. A ring? Let's do a ring. Okay. So I think I like the idea of the ring right there. And we can add decorations around the ring. I think I'm going to do that. Let's do that. So I'm going to do a ring and I'm going to find any kind of designs to add around it. So let's start with that. I need to try to remember what size my page is. What size would it? I think it's about 5 inches. So I need to, this is just my circle tool. I know that I have shown you guys how I use this. I like this because I don't make holes with it. And it really does annoy me when I make holes. So I'm going to make a circle and I will later cut it. So just so that you guys know, I'm working at approximately 5 inches square is my goal. And I know I have something here that's about that size, so that should kind of help me guide the size. I think I'm going to trace this. Approximately 5 inches square, not exactly. I'm just going to trace out the size of this because I'd rather be... The pen did not make a line. How magical is that? A pen that does not pen. Let's see if I can test it out again. There we go. It's a little more than 5 inches, but it's pretty close. So that's all I'm doing right now is I'm kind of just setting up a square. I'm eventually going to cut this out and put it inside of my book. And so inside of that square, I'm going to do that circle thing. I'm going to use my tool. I don't want it to be too huge, but I do want it to take up like 2/3 of the space in here. I think that's what I want to go with. And right when I want to pencil, it seems like they've all vanished. I think that part of like having been sick for a couple weeks, it's like I'm all over the place. I feel like my mind needs to like settle back into its usual things. And so of course the issue there is that I don't remember where I put my things. I just don't remember. I'm going to try to center this as best as I can. I think that's a good spot. So this little tool, I will include the link to it afterwards. I know that some of you have looked into it. Some of you have gotten it even. I like it. It doesn't leave holes. And it leaves clean enough circles. They are working with me one more time. They're sending me some more things too, so I might be able to share with you guys soon some additional tools that can be merged onto this. But this is super quick for making circles. And let's see here. So I want the 2 circles. I don't want to ink that in yet because I'm going to start drawing things all over this thing. I will draw all over it. And I hope that you guys can see everything too. Like, I hope you can see everything well. Sometimes my device here doesn't quite show me the clarity, but I might try to adjust the light a little, just in case it's too dim. So you might hear me clicking. That's me adjusting the lamp. That's what that clicking is. So I do apologize. Sometimes I need to adjust things a little. Okay, so what I think I want to do is I'll start easy with just maybe some flowers, because flowers are easy and flowers are wonderful. So I think I'm just going to get started with that. Yeah, hello to everyone, and good morning or good evening wherever you're at. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope your weather is okay. I saw that any of you who are on the other side of the United States from me, I saw that you might be having some really cold weather right now, as everything is kind of shifting around. I hope you're all doing okay. I don't know if there are any storms going on right now, but I definitely saw that some really, really chilly weather, some snow is hitting the East Coast. For me right now, it's gorgeous outside though. It's super, super nice. So here we go. These are the little flowers that I'm going to get started with. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little closer just so that we can get a good peek here at the work. Nice and close. No secrets here. There we go. Little flowers, just nice and simple. And I think I'm just going to stick to this one pen for the whole time here. Yeah, so just little flowers. I'll probably draw a couple of these, like a little cluster. I think that's going to be nice. You see, I'm just kind of drawing these little dashes inside of here. So that's what I'm up to here. And this is, if you're wondering what pen I've got, this is a mono drawing pen by Tombow. It's the 05. So not too little, not too big, just enough to get some work done here and not take terribly long. It's looking cute. Nice cute little flower. I'll leave the middle by itself. And I think I'm just going to cluster a couple more flowers here in this corner. They're going to look cute, kind of hanging out together. I think that's what I'm going to do. So here's another one kind of hiding behind that one. I think I should probably put like a partial petal right here. Like that. There we go. Not perfect, but it's okay. It's alright. I'm going to add my little lines. I choose 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. I think this one's a little off, but I'll just put a line there. It's okay. Perfectly fine. And then I think 3 flowers is going to be it for me in this zone here. So I'm going to put another circle. Little circle. Definitely going to go with nice little a floral look to this one. So there's 1. I tend to like 5 petals with this type of flower. It's got a little wave to it in the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, sort of. Close enough. Here's 5. That's close. That's pretty good. 3 dashes. Dash, dash, dash. Okay, so that's pretty good. So I've got 3 little flowers. What day am I on my project? I'm behind a few days at this point, actually. I know I showed you guys a video recently of what day I'd left off on, and I don't think I've added since then. I think I added, this was 30, 31, and 32. That's 31, 32. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't caught up with that. I'm behind by a couple of days because that would have been equivalent to like last week at some point. Yeah, so I'm on like 30, This is 33, I think. Yeah, I'll be cutting this out when I'm done and I'll glue it in there. Just because sometimes that's the mode, but yeah. So flowers, let me look again at the little one that inspired this. See if I can catch a few more elements that were fun or intriguing. So in this one, oh, I like that. I remember that. These little pieces that kind of curl around and around. So I'll have them kind of go over the front and the back a little bit, so like it snakes around. That'll be fun. There was a gem here too. We should put a gem in ours. Let's do a little gem. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So I'm just looking at the comments real quick. I know there were a couple of comments. Yeah, Kathy. Wow, the temperature's changing in Australia a lot. Judy in the UK, it's summer, yeah. Yeah, what day am I on? Yeah, I answered that question already. Cooler weather in Perth. Yeah. No, it's funny because if you're working on the 100-day project, it's going to feel like you're behind, but it's like really you go at your own pace. You do what you need to do. So I'm going to start drawing these lines just kind of back and forth. Once I do the line work afterwards, I will choose if it goes over the top or underneath. So I mean, it's just like this little snake here. And I can erase parts of it. Where's my eraser? There you are. So I think I want to take over the front here. So I can erase this. And so it's going to go underneath here, so I'll erase this. There we go. Easy peasy. And I'm going to pencil in a few more. That's how I like to do this because it gets kind of complicated. I don't want to make it weird. So I will add a little shape here that's going to do that. I'll probably add something fun over here just to kind of add here. They'll merge somehow once I do the ink. So this will be good, just like that. Somehow. A little bit of vines. Hello, Miss Melissa. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I see a couple more have joined. Thank you for joining. We're just drawing. Got started a little bit ago. Had some technical difficulties, but we're good now. Just doodling along. Started with the circle, adding flowers and vines. I think that's what we're going with. There are going to be leaves as well, but those kind of happen naturally. I'm just kind of trying to set up a few of these elements that are fun for me. So flowers, vines. Let's see here. Tiny prepper. You like the florals? Oh, nice. I'm feeling spring. Feeling the spring today. So we're going to have lots of cute little pretty things here today. I think I do still want to stick with the gem part. I have decided. So I'm just going to draw this kind of a bit of an oval here. That's going to be the foundation for a bit of a gem. Just a little one. Just a cute little guy. Another circle around it, and then I will just kind of do some nice little touches around that. I don't need to pencil that in. So how about I go back to the pen right now? Yeah. Manu, hello. Oh yeah, so you've caught us live from Germany. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, thank you for joining. I'm glad you were able to join. Yeah, I haven't been able to go live in a while, so I'm catching up here. I'm learning what it's like again. So you'll see as I kind of go along, I start adding other little elements. When I do stuff with the pencil, it's really just to get me started so I can start feeling what's going on here. So I will add some leaves to the vines in a bit. That's my intention, at least. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it is nice. It is nice to draw with other people. It's nice to have friends to hang out with. Very, very nice. So I am glad that you guys are here. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Just drawing along a little bit. I think I'm just going to draw this in right here. That part of the circle that was there. It's looking cute. It looks cute. I like it. It's a happy little drawing. And yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and draw this part of this in for now, like that. And I'll ink in the rest of that. The rest of that. There we go. I'll have to erase that in a sec. Just want to make sure it's in there real good. So that's pretty good. Okay, I'm good with that. That's pretty nice. And so we've got some vines kind of through. I think I'm going to add another vine on this side just so that that mirroring effect really kind of completes it. So how about we do that? I'll set my pen aside for a second. And so I think I want my vine to start on this side this time. Like that. And it's going to go this way, maybe. I hope this turns out okay. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. But I try. Like that. I don't know, but I try. So there's the vine. Maybe it'll have a little bit going this way. Actually, I'm changing my mind about that one. I see something. I see it. I see where I want it now. That's probably not going to look pretty, but if I color it in, I'll kind of be able to cover over that. I remember there was something I liked in a different one. One of the vines hangs down here a little, kind of into the inside of the circle. So I'll let this vine go this way. I think so. Some things are going to kind of hang out right here and it'll look nice. So that's the idea. I'll leave that alone. And maybe one here because there's space. Okay. I think I can do that. Gonna let them hang out like that. And then we can just start filling it with all the little leaves afterwards. That's nice. Let's see. Maybe just so that you can see how I'm choosing. I think I want that one to go under. And this one, oops, this one to go over. This is the direction. I think that's what I'm choosing. So under and then over. There we go. I'm not liking that this particular eraser. If you don't have one of these, that's what this is. This is a Perfection 7056 by Faber-Castell. It's a good eraser. It just seems to be depositing some of the pink color here a little bit, which is odd. A little odd. Why are you doing that, eraser? Getting a little overzealous. Okay, so there we go. And I'm just going to ink this part in here. Here. Oops. Too late. I was hoping to leave that open so that the vines would merge, but I guess they're just kind of going to be on top of each other now. No problem. Life goes on. Everything's fine. So I'll go like this. And I think I would like to start adding some of those little leaves around, just little itty bitty leaves. Yeah. Jude, if you've been poorly, is that why I haven't had any notifications lately? That might be it. Yeah, I haven't posted too much. I haven't posted much. And what kind of generally happens with the internet is when we stop posting as often, the platform will stop kind of sending out notifications, even for the things that do pop up. But yeah, I haven't done much here or Instagram. Yeah, been taking a lot of time to myself, just trying to get better. So yeah, that might simply be it. One, that I haven't posted, and two, that what I do post kind of gets ignored. So you can see I'm just adding simple leaves. They're pointed on the ends, like that. And with like a couple of little lines on the inside. Just little things. I think that's all I'm going to do here. Keep it simple. 1 or 2 lines, maybe 3 if you want to. And I'm also going to do my usual thing where occasionally I add in little circles just to kind of fill in these little awkward spots. I think that's what's going to happen. But yeah. It took me a terribly long time to finally feel functional again. It was very annoying. I do know for certain that that what's going around, at least around here, it isn't just the flu. A lot of people have confirmed that it's COVID again, and a lot of people are catching it. So if you're out there, if you're working, if you're running around, be careful. Please be careful. Protect yourself. Do what you can to be careful out there. Because it's rough. It's pretty rough. We all know it. Most of us have probably caught it somehow at some point. It's pretty rough. So I don't know if that's what I had. It probably was. Who knows? Who knows? It just took its toll on me, that's for sure. Yeah. Manu says, watched all your videos, some of them twice. Wow. Yeah. You haven't been able to leave the house. Oh, I know how that feels. That's awful. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, being stuck in the house is just not... it can kind of drive some of us crazy. And I'm a homebody too, so I love being at home. I love just being here. Love just kind of spending time with my books and my cats. But still, one needs to go outside and get sunlight and see people. It's important. It's very important. A little bit of everything to keep our lives balanced. Yeah. Well, you are here. We can spend time together. You don't have to feel alone. Yeah, Jude says, I've got you now. Yeah, hello. I don't think I would know how to pronounce your name. It starts with a Z, but hello, thank you. You could help me out. Zubayde? Zubayde? It sounds pretty. I wish I could pronounce it properly, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we just need to keep our hands busy. Yeah, I had injuries earlier too, a few months ago, and it took forever to heal. My foot was injured. I know that my injuries are probably nowhere close to what some other people have, so I know it could be worse. But I know it can be so maddening when you're stuck at home and just... it feels like nothing's ever gonna get better. Just try to be patient. If you're healing, if you're on the mend, try to be patient. If it's something you can't fix, patience is important too, of course. It's important. Or maybe even a little faith in whatever you believe in, of course. I wouldn't dictate what to have faith in, but yeah, faith overall, just that hope that things can be okay. I think that's what faith is. Just hope that things can be okay. Okay. I think so. I am enjoying the little leaves. It's very cute. Like, it's a nice little happy thing. It definitely is looking very spring-like, isn't it? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so yeah. It is important, and sometimes just being around other people can help so much. It can help a lot. I know that's why I do this. If I'm here and I'm drawing with you guys and I'm kind of just speaking and trying to listen to what you guys are writing, certainly it's for that very purpose, for that exact purpose, is that I don't want my mind to take over and to tell me that everything is hopeless. And so I hop on here and I spend time with you guys. And I see Ron is here. Ron has joined us. And yeah, I'm here because I want to spend time with other people, even if it is it's brief, and even if it is online. It still helps. It helps to be around other people. And doodle and draw and chat. I think that's nice. So I'm going to continue. I think these are all the vines I'm going to do. I'm good with that, because I think it's going to start getting real close to this thing here. And yeah, it's filling up pretty quickly, isn't it? That's pretty nice. Yes, everybody say hello to Ron. Ron is here. He has arrived. I think it's just kind of a running joke here with us, is when Ron arrives, we say hello. Yeah, like a little wreath. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice? Especially having a wreath with like living plants on it, that would be really nice. I'm sure somebody's made that happen. Somebody has made that happen. Okay, so I'm just going to continue adding little leaves, leaf-like bits, little circles because I can. I believe, what is it called in Zentangle? I think someone told me it's called Tipple or something like that. I am trying. I'm trying to remember. They are just little circles. Little circles. There we go. Little circles, little leaves. It fills up quickly too, so that's always nice. Just a nice little leafy. It's like it's got little berries on it almost. Well, growing off of it. Yeah. Ron says, let the party begin. Yes, it's a party now, isn't it? We're ready to roll here. Yeah, definitely. And now this is very girly stuff. Hey, we can all draw girly stuff. We can do this. We are secure in ourselves. We can draw lots of cute girly things. I have been rolling around some ideas in my mind for some more steampunk things. I really would like to explore that again. Steampunk is also girly. Maybe steampunk with vines, so it's like a combination of machine plus nature. That might be nice. Hello, Donna. Hi there. Jude says it's Tipple. Yes, thank you. Yes, I am trying to remember that. I'm logging it into my mind. Logging it in. Tipple it is. Let's see here. I think I'm going to draw one leaf that overlaps right here. Why not? Why not? Perfectly fine. I'm going to draw some little circles here, some tipple. Black. There we go. I am happy with that. I like this pen, I just don't like that if I have to angle it, it does not want to draw. So it's forcing me to kind of put my hand in the way, so I do apologize about that. I'm trying to keep my hand out of the way, but I must hold this pen almost close to vertical to the paper. But I am trying. I'm going to reposition myself here. Let's see. I'm going to give these a break for now because I want to make sure that I give some attention to this little guy that's going to happen over here on this side. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink that in right now. Yeah, never late. You're never late as long as you're here. Indeed. So this is going to be a little gem, I believe. That has been the chosen purpose of this. So circle into circle, or I guess they're ovals. It's not really a circle. 2 ovals. That's what we've got, yeah. Donna says you've got 50-mile-an-hour winds. Wow. Yeah. 50. We get gusts like that too. It doesn't stay at 50 here. But yeah, I know how that feels. I definitely know how that feels. I'm going to put these little arches on each kind of quadrant, like little ears on each side here. So hopefully, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use these little partial curves as foundations to draw little stylized shapes. So they're going to be almost like actually I'm trying to remember what it's called. Oh my goodness. Yep, I forgot what it's called, but it's almost like the end of a spear like this. Some of you might remember. And you know I'm very bad with words. Sometimes I forget things. Where it's like that, like a little flame, and with these 2 little... Is it some kind of rose? No, it's not a rose. I've got empty brain when it comes to that. But I see these designs on a lot of things, and I like using it occasionally too. So I've got 4 of them, so top, bottom, left, and right. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Yeah, Jude. Oh, yeah, Jude, you're talking about Tipple. Yeah, good space filler. All the little circles. Let me do this one here. Put a little curve. A little curve. Like that. And I think that's good. That's a good start. I'm gonna kind of add to this line a little bit just because I didn't center it perfectly, so I'm gonna kind of thicken it here just to try to make it look a little more intentional. There we go. Intentional. And I think all that I'm gonna do is add a couple of lines. So 1, 2 sounds good. I'm gonna zoom in a little just because it's such a little guy. It's a very little guy, just in case you wanted to really see what I'm doing here. This is what's happening. Tiny, tiny little design. So I'm going to add 2 lines right here just to fill it. I'm pretending like I'm a jeweler right now, and what would it look like if I designed like a piece of jewelry here? This is what I would do. Just a little jewel. So I think the fleur, yeah, the fleur de lis. I knew it. Did I know it? Maybe I didn't. Yeah, the fleur de lis. Isn't that like a French flower of something? Some kind of flower? Reference to a flower. Yeah, but it's pretty simple. You saw that you kind of make this little petal or flame, or however you want to think about it. It could be like a little petal. You start off with that in the middle. And then you put a little swirly design like that next to it on both sides, and you're good to go. You are good to go. Nice easy little guy like that. So now I've got all 4 sides. I think I'm going to add a little circle here. Pretend like if you were to put like little pearls there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And that's going to be it for that little gem there. Nice little details to make it look nice and busy. It's a little wonky. They don't all fit the same, but I think it's good enough, close enough. It gets it done, you know. There we go. So that's our little gem. And I'm going to zoom out again so we can see the whole thing. So there we go. That's our little gem that's going to hang out here, and I'm going to start adding a couple of little elements kind of flowing out from it a little bit. I think that's what's going to happen. That should be pretty good. Yeah. Ron, it's almost like I haven't seen you in a month. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you, but yes, I haven't seen your messages. You did email me though. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the emails. It's always fun getting messages. Yeah. Yeah. Jude, and expensive? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by expensive. Yeah. Like the fleur de lis. Yeah. I'll figure it out in a second, or I won't. Yeah. So let's see here. If you're wondering, this paper that I'm working on is actually it's an ivory paper. It is still cardstock, but it's got a yellowish hue to it, and I like that a lot. If you're wondering, this isn't white paper. Let's see here. Jewelry. Let's see how this thing is behaving. Just gonna erase a few lines around here just to kind of give myself. There we go. Let's add some little stylized lines and things here. I'm gonna rotate this a little. Yeah. So they're just gonna be those flowing lines, so like that. And then I'm just gonna keep adding flowing lines to it, just letting them kind of end out here in these little peaks. Just like that. I sometimes think of it as if they were just like this little tattered fabric, just kind of like that, just kind of doing its thing. So like that, and I'll add a few more. I use this also for doing petals, but when they're kind of just going in random directions like this, I feel like they're little, yeah, almost like tattered fabric, like just little flags just flailing in the breeze there. Like that. It may not fit the overall scheme of things, but I am kind of trying it and I'm just trying to see if it works. And if it doesn't work, I guess I'll find that out too. I'll find it out. I'll find out today. Let's see. I'm going to do one this way like that. Again, I'm going to rotate just because I know my hand's getting in the way and I don't want to be like that. Just trying to keep my hand out of the way. There we go. Just little crazy things growing out of there. Yeah. Okay. Jude said, oh, the Prince of Wales symbol. Yeah. Yep. Gonna grow a few more of these out here. I think that's what I'm going to do. See how that looks. Hopefully this doesn't ruin the look of what's going on with the vines over there, but you know what? I'm willing to take risks right now. Absolutely willing to take a few risks. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's okay. Gotta try it out. Gotta try it. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more right here and I'm done with that kind of thing. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. And that way as the vines kind of carry this way, they will spend time with each other. I might also tie it together by adding another flower down here. Should I do that? Should I do that? I'm gonna do it. I thought about it, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let the thoughts win today. So I'm gonna put a flower here and see what happens. It's just like the flowers that I had up above. I'm trying to be a little less inhibited. I'm trying to question less. Sometimes I think about it too much and then, you know, I don't gain much from that. So if the idea comes to me, then I'll just try it. That's kind of what I'm doing here. So I added a flower down here and now I'm going to pay the price. Now I'm going to have to figure out how to kind of tie these things together over here, which I think I might do it with some leaves. I'll possibly do it with some leaves. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here, so I'll just ink that in. Yeah, because I think that the more crowded that it gets, the more difficult it becomes to make decisions there. But I will try. I'm gonna put a little leaf there. It's okay. No worries. No worries. There's plenty of space. Plenty of space for playing around, for making mistakes. We've got this. I'll fill this in with some tipple. It should be fine. Just add a couple of leaves around that flower. And hopefully that'll kind of tie it in with some of the other things that are going on right there. So I think that should be good. You like the little flowers, Ron? Yeah, they're all over the place. It's going to be nice and alive and just nice little, it's like spring, a spring bouquet, a spring living, what is it that somebody called it? Apparently my brain is still not awake yet and I'm struggling for words. There we go. Yeah, the word isn't coming to me. I've got brain fog today. Betsy has brain fog. It's okay though. I'm not. I think I get it more often than I'd like to. Brain fog Monday. That's what today is. With flowers. Wreaths. There we go. My goodness. Thank you, Tamara. That was the very simple and very, very exact word that my mind was struggling so hard to recall. A wreath. I do admit that it's kind of a pretty standard thing for me. I don't necessarily think in words, I think in images. So it actually is very, very common for me to struggle for words. You may have noticed. Those of you who have heard me or should join me for my lives, you may have noticed. I definitely struggle for words sometimes. This is turning out well, though. I guess this might be why I have a tendency to draw and do things this way. This is a more natural way for me to express myself, is through imagery. The words evade me from time to time. I try, though. I do my best. There we go. Some leaves, leaves, leaves. Lots of little leaves. It is so nice, too, to do repetition, too. I love that. Just kind of that same little leaf and just repeat, repeat, repeat. Just spread more of those. Little ones, big ones. Just very nice. Nice little soft shapes. There we go. Got a little more space here, and then it looks like I'm just going to add some leaves to some more of these vines here, and it's almost done. It's almost done. Yeah. Tamara is reminding us all. Maybe I'll hit the like button too. I'm enjoying this. This is very enjoyable. I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad you've joined me. And I hope you're drawing along. I hope you're chatting and just have a nice time. Just have a nice time. I feel like sometimes we look for excitement, and maybe that's not what we need. We need just a nice gentle chat with a friend. Sometimes we just need to doodle a little bit. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. For sure. I hope you're enjoying it. Very much. Brain fog is a symptom of fibromyalgia. You have it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I do recognize that there are health issues that I need to keep an eye out for as well as I age. And, you know, with issues with my weight, issues with diabetes, there is so much to have to look out for. Yeah, fibromyalgia I've heard is pretty awful. I'm so sorry. And then of course there's issues with losing memory loss and everything. It's kind of scary. So yeah. I think that's another one of the reasons why I do this. I don't want to let my mind fall asleep. I don't want to, if in any way I can help it, if by staying active and staying creative I can help my mind, then I would like to try. I want to go and do things. I want to draw and create, and I think that's kind of my way. Yeah. If I have brain fog and I can't remember something, I really do try my hardest to try to remember it. I try. I must try. Yeah, it's awful. It's definitely rough. Yeah, Tamara, you've missed chatting with everyone. Yeah. It's a group thing, isn't it? It's nice like when you're with a group of people and you can really feel that. I know that I mentioned to you all that I was working on making a forum, and yes, I was sick, but I have been looking into it. Actually won't be too hard. It won't be too hard. It'll be nice having a forum where everybody can share their drawings and kind of chat and message each other. That's nice. They have made it much, much easier over the years to do that. Even someone like me who doesn't know programming, I should be able to set that up on the website. But yeah, it is. Jude said, the brain retention of a goldfish. Hey, goldfish get things done. They get things done, yeah. No, it's... You know, not to mention that... Well, and you may agree or disagree with me, so just keep that in mind. I personally feel sometimes like part of the reason why sometimes it's hard to remember everything is because there's too much to remember. It's too much. There's so much going on. we live in a modern world. We have a lot of things to handle and manage and do and remember and recall and regurgitate, and it's a lot of stuff. The mind can definitely make a lot of miracles happen. The plasticity of the brain is immense, but sometimes I feel like it's just too much, and it's kind of a bit much to expect us to handle everything. That's just me, though. I feel like for me personally, I really appreciate being able to slow down and just not have so much craziness going on. Yeah, that's just me. Yeah. Insulting to the goldfish population. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. Tamara, you want to try making your own journals? Yeah, do it. Definitely do it. If you're worried about it too, you can do a test run. Like, you can try making a journal with just whatever, like printer paper and some, with some leftover things. That way you don't feel so stressed out if you think you might do something wrong. I know that's what I did. First couple times, just printer paper. Easy stuff. And just kept practicing. Looks like this is almost all filled up. Almost. Almost ready to finish up here. Not so bad. Not so bad. Yeah, I should include a comment about, in no way did I intend to insult any of the goldfish. I'm sorry. If you are a goldfish or you identify as a goldfish, no insult was intended. So there's that part of the circle. The circle is still showing. It's going to be nice coloring that, making it kind of pop out. Maybe doing a little bit of shading with just a simple pencil. It's a ring. There we go. There's the rest of my funky ring. I think, therefore I think. I'm thinking this might be just about done. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I think it turned out all right. Yeah. Oh, you have cardstock? You should be fine. Yeah, you should be fine with the cardstock. The other thing too is with your first couple times you're making books, just take your time. Yeah, try not to stress yourself out. You might stress out about certain parts of it. Especially when you're first teaching your hand to do the stitching, it can be a bit of work on the hands, quite a bit. I know if I stitch too many page blocks in one evening, my hands will be a little sore the next day. So yeah, there are things to get used to. It's all doable, perfectly doable. Just give yourself time. You'll be fine. The result is amazing, for sure. It is great, the end result. So I'm just kind of erasing all my pencil lines, all my itty bitty pencil lines. I think all this line work is done here. I think we're done here. This was very nice. Yeah, this was very nice. Hi. Looks like Sybil is saying hi to everyone. Hello. Yeah. You're afraid of the stitching. Oh, you should be fine. Yeah, just one little bit at a time. I know that when I did the stitching on those books, I had to learn to kind of pace myself. Yeah. And you can do it just fine. I actually have a whole bunch that are hanging out right here since I've been making so many books. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of books here, but they're all kind of at different stages right now, so. But yeah, you can kind of see the stitching open right here. And it's also going to depend on what type of string and things you decide to get. It should be fine. You should be okay. But yeah, this is a nice chubby one. Sometimes what might, it might be a little a little difficult to pull through some of those things. But yeah, I know that when you get started, you just need to just give yourself some time. Give yourself time. You can learn to do all these things. You've got this. You've definitely got this. All right, so I think that this is going to be it for today. I believe I'm good with this. When I have the time. Oh, you got the heavy string. Very nice. Yeah. You've got, once you've got your materials, you should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think that I'm pretty happy right now with this drawing. I'm going to leave it. I will leave it be. When I have time, I might do just a little shading. Just a little bit. Yeah, and then I'll try to get kind of past this and start moving on with my drawings for the 100-day project. Yeah. Ron says don't give in to the fear. Yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You can. One little step at a time. That's all it takes is yeah. Start with a little, because first you need to fold your pages and cut them if you're going to cut them. So you'll notice there's like all these steps. Your first step is to fold your pages, set them aside. Maybe the next day you can go to the next step. Yeah, take your time. You know. You've got the string for it, so yeah. Yeah, Julie said you were just listening to a podcast about Alzheimer's prevention. Yeah. Yeah, of course. It's so important. It's important. Your brain matters. Your brain can recover from things, and you can do things. For me, that's one of the reasons I draw, is to keep my mind busy and to try to keep it healthy and to stay mentally healthy as much as I can. Yeah. Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope you drew along with some of this, drew a little floral inspiration today. And I think that's going to be it for today. I will give you the link if anybody is interested at looking at this little tool. It is not cheap. This is not the one that you find on Amazon. This tool came straight from the original creator of this little design tool. And this is just the simple one that you make circles with. But so far I've actually really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's DDIIN. I will provide the link to this in the description. If anyone wants to look at this, this is made with stainless steel, and it is actually pretty sturdy. So I like it a lot. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to do this again tomorrow as is on my schedule. I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I will do my best to actually do this on time. But hey, we've all got to show a little compassion even for ourselves. And just be patient with everything. So thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow. And I will make sure, if you want to check the chat, if you want to check the description of the video, if you want to check the community posts, that's where it shows my schedule. Starting today, I will go back on my schedule. So tomorrow, I will be here. Have a good one. Bye-bye.